Hello, this is Dr. David LaRocco coming to you from the Greater Wellbeing here, located in Mamaroneck, New York. I wanted to be able to answer some top questions I get all the time. And one of the questions is I'm a chiropractor. And I'm a chiropractor that is more holistic, and that's a common question of what is holistic. So the best way to describe how we practice here in this office is that I take care of two types of people, and I develop strategies that work around their needs. So those two types of people are sick people that want to get well, and healthy people that want to be even healthier and happier and have more abundance in their life. So as a chiropractor, most people get confused. Well, I don't have a bad back, David, or nothing really hurts on me, but let's say I have symptoms. What is a symptom? A symptom is when something is abnormally functioning. Yes, you could have maybe been born as a diabetic, or maybe you could have had things at birth, but my question I ask myself is that what's causing that symptom? Whether you had it your whole life, whether you think it's only genetic, I can promise you there's a multitude of factors that are involved. So as a chiropractor, what would I do to help the body facilitate you overcoming, let's say if you were diabetic, what benefits would you be able to gather from a chiropractor? Well, first and foremost, I'm not treating your diabetes. So that's a common myth that we may treat, or some people may say we treat. What we're actually doing is removing interference from the body. I have a revolutionary technology that allows me to see where interference is affecting in your body, how it's negatively affecting you. So, and I basically look and see if, let's say, your pancreas, which controls your insulin levels, your kidneys are involved, let's say. If there's interference going to there and it's not properly communicating from the brain to the body via the nervous system, which really the nervous system is an extension of your brain. Think about it. If you have any miscommunication, is your body going to work properly, or is it going to be stressed and eventually develop symptoms? So lots of times what I'll find is that people start to get well very quickly under what we're doing here. Because beyond what I do as a chiropractor, I use a lot of a revolutionary technology. So people always ask me, well, what does a holistic chiropractor do? I embrace holism. I make it my life's mission to understand all different healing methodologies, to respect and honor what other people do, but to realize that there's a distinction between sick care and health care, reactive care and proactive care, or wellness care and sick care. So people are asking me, well, what is it that you're actually doing? Once again, I'm removing the interference from the body, allowing the body to properly heal itself. So one of the ways that I do that is, obviously, as I said, as I'm a chiropractor, but I also use nutrition. I also use methods of cleansing the body. I like to understand human behavior and patterns and recognize the fact that if, let's say, you tend to be a fearful or angry person, think of how that makes you feel. Does it make you feel heavy or light? And if it's making you feel heavy consistently versus lighter, how is that making your body feel? It's putting your body in defense physiology. So over time, that's going to stress the body, more so than not. So one of the other things that I get commonly asked is that, well, I've heard that chiropractors, they crack your back. Well, yes, some chiropractors, when they do adjust your back, you will hear a crack. But I reassure you that no one's cracking anyone's back. It's just air. And what it means is you have two joints. So let's say these two fingers right here, okay? And that's a joint. And there's something surrounding it, like a gelatin. There's sometimes that air pockets get into that little gelatin. It's like a little disc, a little shock absorber. So, for example, when you do this, there we go. So what I did was I just pulled my joint forward, and you heard what I like to say is a cavitation, a popping noise. So I literally moved the bone millimeters. Now, how did it get that way? Well, when you're doing work and you're creating stress, physical stress on the body, and accompanied with emotional stress or anything else that you're doing, your body tends to become interfered with. Stress doesn't ever stop in your life because that's ultimately what's causing interference. So hopefully this information was somewhat valuable to you, and that you could start taking it and maybe either A, asking yourself, what is it in my life that I want to improve, and how do I want to improve it, and who do I want to be there on my side to kind of guide me or coach me, and is there a local chiropractor, if you're not local to me in New York, that I can at least ask some questions to. And by all means, you can ask me. I have a blog. I'm very open. Even if, let's say, you're in California, I'm happy to answer your questions to the best of my ability to find out what your needs are and what your health goals are. And maybe we could find you somebody that can really just exceed your expectations and really get you on the course of health and well-being for 2010 and make it your best year yet. So thank you for watching, and God bless and have a fantastic day.